Hello friends, Marius here from the Marketing Vikings. In this video I want to discuss around the topic of failure and failure rates, specifically in the home-based business industry. There's a lot of talk about this, and personally I have some thoughts about it, and I want to share those with you today. Now, there's a lot of talk about the failure rates. People are saying that, and I'm guilty of this myself, of using these numbers, that there's about 95% failure rates in the home-based business network marketing industry, and that only at the top 3 to 5% make any real money. Now, to me personally, I think it's pretty hard to decide what a failure is and not when it comes to life in general, because this is not specifically for the home-based business industry. This is, for me, this is life in general. Everyone that tries to pursue something, they have a goal, they really want something, most of them fail. People want to play a music instrument and be the world's greatest at that. Most people quit somewhere along the way. Someone who wants to play sports and become a world star at that, most people don't make that. So they are failures, you can call them. I don't know if I would call them that. And it's no big secret that most businesses fail, most startups fail. This is not specifically for the home-based business industry. This is, take an ordinary brick and mortar business, take a franchising, take a restaurant, whatever. Statistically, I don't think 80 to 90% or something is going to be bankrupt within the first 5 years. So this is not specifically for that, for this industry. This is life in general. But I don't think you can put a label on someone and call them a failure just because they didn't make it in that specific venture, that specific direction of life. Say someone joins the network marketing industry. They join in. They first of all, they get a ton of personal development. They develop themselves as leaders, as persons, as human beings. They get a network. They get good friendships, everything like that. And what if a person comes into the network marketing industry, learns all these skills, these life skills, social skills, presenting skills, intercommunication between humans, everything like this you learn in this industry. And what if a person, decides to quit that business venture and maybe start a business on their own, an entire different one? That will make them a failure in the network marketing industry. I wouldn't call that person a failure, right? And you're saying that, the odds are stacked against you in this industry because only a few percent make it, so why even bother trying? To me, that doesn't make sense at all. Let's take, for instance, the diet and exercise industry, right? And most people that tries to get fit, either tries to lose weight or try to gain muscle, to follow any goal in that area, most people don't make it. So hence we can call them failures. It's just life. It's just the way human beings are, right? And I still wouldn't call them a failure. That's a really odd question, isn't it? What if I wanted to get fit and I asked, what are the odds for me getting fit? To me, that's just a bizarre and strange question. If I was sitting here on my butt on the couch and I, had a bowl of potato chips standing right there, I could sit here and I can ask, what are the odds for me getting fit? What are the odds for me getting my butt off this couch and throwing the potato chips in the trash? What are the odds for that? You can sit and think that way, right? Because the odds has nothing to do with it. Every human being is different. And the only way, in my personal opinion, the only way you can fail in this industry is if you quit, right? And what if you take one person, he tries one company, doesn't really work, so it hops over to a new company, which a lot of people do, because it's really easy for people to blame factors outside of themselves for not achieving what they want. It's a common human, flaw if you want it, but we all do it. I do it all the time, and you have to constantly work at yourself. You have to take responsibility for your own results and for your own actions. So what if a person joins a company and this doesn't really work out? and he jumps over to a new product. Oh, there's always new products, new pre-launches, new hypes, right? And the person joins that company and he tries that out, and then it doesn't really work, so he hops over to another company, hoping that is that magic pill that's going to solve everything for him. And then he suddenly, he gets the training, gets the mentoring, gets the right leadership that he really needs, and then he realizes that, hey, it has nothing to do with this company. It has everything to do with me, my skills as a leader, and my marketing skills. Those are really the two skills that you need in this industry. Huge skills, but those are the skills you have to focus on: yourself as a person and the marketing, your marketing system. And so what if he, in his third, fourth, or fifth, network marketing company, realizes this, and then starts working on that, and then becomes that leader, then becomes finally getting success in the industry? Statistically, he has failed in 4 companies. So he's a statistic saying that he's one of those 95% that have failed. To me, it's just bizarre. You cannot put odds and statistics in personal success and business success. It's just odds. For me, is you can put it in gambling and stock trading and stuff like that. You can't talk about that when it comes to success. And everyone that really experiences success anyway, they beat the odds. And no one says that you cannot beat the odds. The only way you can fail is if you quit. But you can beat the odds. You don't have to be a statistic. So I encourage you to be one of those persons that beat the odds in everyone else's eyes. To me, no one is a failure. If they just jump over to someone else, and they take the skills and knowledge and network they gain from this industry, the experience that they have used to grow into a better person, and use it for something else, perfect. So that was it for today's video. Check your inbox tomorrow and you will receive a brand new one. Now, in the meantime, you can check out the video below that will explain to you exactly how you can work with us, how our services can help you. We have coaching services, consultation services. And until tomorrow, have an awesome day. You definitely deserve it.